Hi there, Aries. Happy Saturday. Hope y'all are enjoying your Saturday out there. Yes? All right, guys. This is going to be a general reading for Aries. We're going to get into this and see what's going on in your energy, Aries. So if you're new here, if you're a cross watcher, welcome. Come on in, grab a seat, and join us. Just so you know, this is an all Aries channel. And this is a general reading. So if this reading does not resonate, do help yourself to checking out one of my other readings. All right. Let's get into this. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries, please, and thank you. Two of Cups. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. See what else comes out for you, Aries. Looks like you are going for what you want here, okay? Your intuition might be talking to you. Your intuition might be like, oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's get this done, right? Some kind of truth is going to be coming out. Something you're gonna find out something, possibly about a partner or partnership. Doesn't have to be romantic, Aries, okay? So you have somebody around you who's possibly like coming in with this energy like, yeah, we can do this, we can get this done, right? You got somebody around you who could be a Capricorn, okay? And this person is like saying, yes, let's do this, we're gonna, it's like this person's blowing smoke up your butt, okay? Because they're like telling you that the two of you can get something done together, right? But when it comes to actually getting down to doing something, this person is causing delays, though, okay? This person doesn't want something to end. This person likes what's going on here between you and them. I mean, it's like this person's in a comfortable state of mind here, okay? This is comfortable for them. For some reason, having this delay or having disputes in the family or having this conflict makes this person feel like like at peace or something, like it's home to them. They enjoy it or something. There's instability here, possibly family disputes, right? It could be about inheritance, property, family business, okay? So this person is causing delays here from you really getting to this money back, right? Because this person might be feeling envious at this time. So they're like hoping that you'll have some kind of financial failure. Okay? They're with the energy of the page of wands here. It does make me feel like this person's like saying, "Hey, let's go out, Aries. Let's have fun. Let's go out. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's not worry about the money. Let's not worry about the debts. Let's not worry about financial loss. Let's not even talk about financial loss. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, let's not even talk about it. Let's just have fun. Why are we even discussing this? And in a crazy way, it's this person taking this kind of power, like trying to take the power away from you here, okay? And trying to make you feel stuck, like as though your finances, your situation, your instability is not something that really needs to be concerned. Like, you shouldn't be concerned about it. Like, you shouldn't be concerned about what's going on in your own life, and that's insane, okay? But that also tells me that there is some truth here that's going to be coming out. Okay, so this person is going to be coming to you. A Cancer, or yeah, a Cancer might be coming toward you. A Sagittarius might be coming towards you to give you some truth. Okay, some kind of knowledge here that's going to make you feel like very energetic. Okay, somebody's coming in with some, I want to say, good news that's going to make you feel really excited, make you feel like you can get something done here, or you can finally relieve yourself of this family group. Okay, because I'm seeing a family group here. I'm seeing a mother figure, a father figure. Okay, maybe a sibling here, a sibling who's in their 30s, um coming in. I'm seeing a karmic mother figure. Okay, this could be like a grandparents, uncle, aunts. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be your parents. It doesn't necessarily have to be their parents either, right? This person who's been trying to hold you back, this doesn't necessarily have to be their parents. I mean, this could be just a figure, like somebody who should be somebody that you could look up to, but you can't because these people are karmics. Okay, and what I'm seeing here is they're planning something here, and they're planning something that is going to cause like a lot of lies and chaos, a lot of confusion. Okay, it's like they don't want you to have this new beginning. Okay, so maybe because if you had this new beginning, then you would be even more capable and you would have more resources, you know, to be able to go back and get that inheritance or something. Okay, it seems like they're trying to create something to make things seem a certain kind of way, to make you have a hard time communicating or being understood, like to create something where, you know, it'll make it hard for you to communicate. It's like these people have a lot of secrets, right? They're hiding all these secrets and they don't want you to know about it. They don't want you to see it. They don't want you to know what they're doing behind the doors, right? So they're trying to cause you like a lot of frustration. It's like they want you to make the wrong decision here. They're hoping that you'll make the wrong decision. They're like celebrating behind the door, behind closed doors, right? So they're thinking like, you know, oh, we're gonna keep Aries stuck. That's what we're gonna do, okay? And we're gonna be like trying to push Aries into making this bad decision, so we can keep Aries stuck in their head here and sabotage what it is that Aries has going on because we want Aries to join us, okay? Because that's what I'm hearing. Like they're like, oh, come in, you know, we're gonna force Aries to come and join us and be karmics like us, okay? So we're going to cause as many delays and disruptions and as many you know, we're just going to try to make Aries as uncomfortable as possible. We're just going to drain Aries of all their energy and just make them feel like, you know, they can't have comfort in, you know, in anywhere or any place, right? Like you just cannot have comfort anywhere. You have always have to be in a state of chaos here, okay? And it's like every time these people come around, you have more questions than answers. Like, why? You know, just a simple question like, why? Why are they doing this, right? It seems like it has something to do with the 10 of coins, you know? Something about an inheritance or something about a large sum of money that they just don't want you to be a part of or they just don't want you to receive, okay? Could be property as well. Like they just don't want you to receive property, which could be a form of an inheritance. Okay. Let me pick this card up. Okay. So something about, you know, they just don't want you to be a part of it. Maybe there's not enough going around because I am seeing a lot of selfish and greed on the table here. Okay. Like they want to make sure that they can take this from you. They want you to let go of your rights to something that was supposed to be given to you, maybe from a Leo, maybe from a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. They want you to have like a lack of planning of something here. So it's like they want you to let go of it so you can't have, so you won't be able to plan something here, so you won't be able to see the truth, so you won't be able to hear the truth, see the truth, speak the truth. So they're like trying to attack your throat chakra so you can't speak, so you can't speak up for yourself, you know? And these people are like in cahoots with each other, they're like working together here. They're collaborating with each other, so there's like at least three people. One could be a Cancer, a Pisces, maybe a Scorpio. The other one could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius here. I have a Capricorn on the table. So I'm seeing a Capricorn, a Pisces. Okay. Cancer. So they want to keep you out of the circle. So it's like this family has all this money or something and they're like hiding it. Okay. They're hiding this wealth and it's some kind of form of wealth, right? Like it's some kind of wealth from from something that you don't see. Like you don't know it's there. Maybe you've never known. It might be something like you've never known about this or you never even heard about it and you don't even know it's there. So they're trying to create a lot of confusion about this property, okay? Because they want to keep you sabotaged. So they don't want you to see the truth about something, okay? Something about lies being exposed, and it's about money, okay? It's very heavy about money. There's also some secret about a relationship, could be about a father figure here. A male figure, could be a father, grandpa, uncle, okay? And there's like a lot of mental turmoil going on here. Excuse me. There's something about resentment, okay? Like there's a lot of resentment here. Tell me more about the King of Swords spirit. So there's like some kind of resentment towards you. Might be because of a father figure, grandfather, uncle, okay? Or this could be coming from a grandfather, uncle, or maybe even a brother. Something about some okay, so there it's something about somebody learned something in the family. Okay, somebody in the family learned something here. Somebody in the family knows something. And it's the King of Swords again. So this King of Swords knows something about the family. They've learned something. They were educated about something, about a father figure in the family. Okay? And it seems like this person has taken it upon themselves to make a certain decision here. Okay? They've planned out something themselves and they think that they're going to get away with this because they've been doing it for so long here. This is something that you're not aware of, and it's something that's been bothering them, like something's been bothering them, and when they found out about it, it caused them a lot of disappointment, and it caused them to feel like sorry for themselves. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So this person felt very sorry for themselves because something was supposed to be given to you, Aries, or they know that it was supposed to be something that was supposed to be passed to you. Okay, and these people are so delusional and so so like jealous and so full of greed, okay, that it's like they feel sorry for themselves because they feel like they've been like left out, or why is it that you're getting this, or why is it you're supposed to be getting this and not them. Okay, this is somebody who had power in your life, right? Like maybe since you were a child. Okay, you might have Earth in your chart, so you might have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, right? And so since you were very little, you probably have gone through periods in your life where you know things were never like home, like your home probably wasn't very balanced, or the relationships that you were living in wasn't very balanced, and then this person took control over like your childhood, or took control over the relationships that you had when you were a child here, to create the two of coins in reverse, right? To cause this type of energy, like to create, to make things seem like they were balanced out, to make things seem like everything was working, but in reality it wasn't. Okay, in in reality it was, everything was chaotic, everything was backwards, everything was imbalanced. Okay, this is somebody who possibly neglected you. Okay, like when they were supposed to nourish you, they were supposed to guide you, they were supposed to give you good advice, they were supposed to give you, yeah, that's what I'm hearing, like good advice, right? This person took it upon themselves to give you bad advice instead, because they did it on purpose. Okay, because they did it on purpose, because they wanted to make sure that you were clueless, or you were like, you live without, they wanted to make sure that you lived without. Okay, so you couldn't see that they were in the Seven of Swords energy, right? Like they wanted to make sure that you couldn't see that for some reason. Huh. You couldn't see that they were being two-faced, okay? Or they were slandering you, like they were saying nasty things about you. To who? Spirit. Like they were saying things about you to a mother figure, grandmother figure. They were saying things about you to a karmic mother figure. So somebody who pretends like they're so loving and nurturing and caring, and somebody who acts like they're like, such a stable person, but the reality is they're not stable, right? This person takes chaos and turns it into, well, they love chaos, so they take peace. Okay, like they take peace and quiet, right? They take this kind of energy of the temperance, right? And then they turn it into the three of wands in reverse, right? So like nobody knows what's really going on. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So like, no, to cause confusion. She does this to cause confusion. So this male figure in the family was saying things to this female figure, okay, the mother figure here, right? So that she would take peace and turn it into chaos. You might have seen like a lot of warning signs when it came to this mother figure, this empress in reverse. Like you've seen a lot of warning signs from her, but because you were in this energy of the temperance card, like you didn't want to see the truth about her, right? Like instead you wanted to see beauty where there was ugliness. So you saw the ugliness, but you wanted to see beauty, so you did, without realizing it, that it was causing you delays in your future here, possibly even in your relationships, personal relationships, right? Okay, let me see what this is about. We'll pull out these other cards. Ooh, I'm gonna take it. That fell out, so I'm gonna take it. We have the Nine of Canes coming out. Okay, so you might be like in the energy of like you have had to defend yourself from these people for a long time. Okay, to the point where you no longer trust anybody in your family. Okay, and then what you did instead is you have learned to stand your ground here, because that's the only way that you're going to get to be able to fill your own cups here. Okay, like you realize, you finally have realized that it's time to let these people go out of your life, right? Like you finally come to this point where you've you've had to guard yourself so much, and have had to walk around on eggshells so much, and constantly feeling nervous, constantly feeling on edge when it came to these people, right? To the point where now you're like, you're going to persevere now, right? You're you're no longer looking at these people anymore for nourishment, or you're not going to be looking at these people for love or anything like that anymore, okay? You've detached from these people. You have emotionally detached from these people. So even if these people are still physically around you, Aries, what I'm seeing here is like you have moved on. You've moved forward in your life, but you've done it in such a way where you've had to fight, like not just fight other people, but like fight yourself, because like fight your own emotional attachments to these people, right? Because it's hard, right? Especially when it's your own family, it can be very difficult. I feel like this is your family, but it can also be your spouse's family, right? Like like you were very close to your spouse's family or something, you know? So it could be either or, right? Or an ex who you were really close to their family, right? Now you're in this energy where you're like not interested in what they got going on, okay? You're finally in that energy of letting go, okay? Like you're not going to hang around anymore, okay? I don't see you hanging around anymore. I don't see you entertaining these people anymore. You don't want to, okay? I feel like you are, who's this with? You've ended things here. You've gone through some form of death here because of what these people have done. Okay, so you've gone through some form of death, right? And it seems like now you're more about looking at your own opportunities and looking for people who you could work with, right? But so I see something happening. Something might be happening like at the end of winter, the end of fall, the end of summer, where you're going to experience a huge change. So something either just recently happened, because we just went into fall right now, right? So maybe you just recently did this where you finally learned to let go of these people, and you've changed. Your energy has changed a lot. Like you're no longer the same person that these people were messing around with before. Like you're no longer the same person anymore, because you're more all about defending yourself, protecting yourself, helping yourself, taking action, and just making up your own mind for your own future here. With the 3 of coins coming out, it makes me feel like you want to utilize your gifts here to help you guide, like help you move forward, right? You're about to enter into like a major phase in your life soon, because you're ending one cycle with these people, you're ending this phase with these people, right? And you're going to start a new cycle. And it looks like you're going to be bringing in new people into your life here. People who are going to be more willing to work with you, collaborate, be more at your level. Okay, what it is here is that you've been around so many karmics for a long time here, Aries. Okay, because all these people are coming in as karmics, and all they've ever wanted to do is sabotage you here, while they were constantly celebrating, right? I feel like, that's what I'm looking at. Like they were celebrating while they were sabotaging you, thinking that they were winning, right? I do feel like what you're doing here is you are about to start picking and choosing the people who will be in your life, It's like you are no longer going to have people in your life that are going to be holding you down anymore, because in the past you've had so many people here who were slandering you and saying things behind your back, okay, just to make themselves feel better about what they were doing to you here, okay, about keeping you out of this fortune that you had here, okay, yeah, okay. Tell me more about the tower in reverse, spirit, please and thank you. I do feel like you're going to start rebuilding here, despite what these people are doing. And I do feel like you're going to keep your mouth quiet about your plans here. Like you're not going to tell nobody nothing anymore. Where before you used to be very happy about it. You might have been dealing with the Pisces, another Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. So I'm seeing some kind of delay though, Aries. Just so you know, I'm seeing some kind of delays, and it's because really about you being motivated. Okay, something about you not having the motivation to do something, or not having the passion to do something here. Okay, but you do have the ability to rebuild your life here with the tower in reverse. Like you do have the ability to rebuild something here. It's just that you're not taking the initiative. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, you're not taking the initiative here, even though you're taking the initiative to cut people out of your life and fill that, your circle with people who are more loving, more on your level, people who are wanting to work with you. You're still not. You're still not putting your best foot forward here when it comes to rebuilding your life, right? It might have something to do with the high priestess in reverse. Might have something to do with the high priestess and the eight of wands in reverse. Okay. It might be because you need to cut out a Cancer or a Pisces out of your life. Okay. Or Spirit is saying you need to cut there's somebody around you who is a water sign. So it's a Cancer or a Pisces, okay? Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. Um like you need to ghost these people here. Alright? Or you need to, yeah, completely ghost them. That's what I'm hearing. Like completely just let them go, or let go of their energy or something like that, because once you do, you're going to be in this chariot energy. Once you do, you're it's like your gas is going to be full. You're going to be ready to go. You're going to be in this very youthful, hopeful, energetic, ready to go, ready to try anything kind of energy, right? But it's not going to happen until you let go of these people or this energy. Or if it's not necessarily, doesn't necessarily have to be people. Like this could be people that's entertaining your head. Okay, like people who are still stuck in your head, who are still affecting you today, okay? Which could be these people, these family members, right? So this could be people who are like living rent free, still triggering you, still affecting you, still holding you down, that kind of thing. And you might have already, ghosted these people, right? But they're still in your energy, okay? The what happened and what they did to you, and the way that they like made you think that they loved you, or made you think that they had the best interest, for you, right? And only to find out that they were just love bombing on you, like, oh yes, Aries, I love you, and and all that, only to find out that they were lying. It looks like, these could be like your scars. Your scars are still here. Give me a second. I tell you, there is something in the air today that is driving me crazy. There's like allergies or something out here. There's pollen outside, guys. I closed the windows already. I turned on the air conditioner, but it's still in the house. I don't have any more medicine. Um Anyways, Aries, what I was saying, sorry about that, is that it looks like these people, their scars. It's like their scars are still haunting you, basically. The scars are the things that they've done, and growing up and then realizing what they've done to you. It has like deepened those scars, because now you realize the intention that was behind it, right? When you were a child, you don't realize why people are treating you a certain way, or why people do the things they do, right? But when you get older and you realize how sinister and how evil people can be, it it actually makes those scars deeper. It can like reopen those wounds, right? So that could be very well what is going on here. This is what. So it's not necessarily you needing to ghost these people and get them out of your life. No, not necessarily, right? This could just be like you need to learn to, push this aside. And well, actually, to tell you the truth, the best thing to do would be to actually go ahead and deal with it, because um I know it sounds easier said than done, but the reality is, until you go ahead and deal with this trauma that they've left on you, if you don't deal with it, it's going to follow you around no matter where you move to. Doesn't matter if 10 years passes by, it's going to end up being something that's going to pop up on you, right? So actually, personally, I would suggest to go ahead and face this, write it all down, write everything down that they've done to you, all the nasty things that they've said, and just write it all down. So, and use that energy, turn that negative energy into something positive for yourself, and make it where, like, okay, this is all this crap that they've done to me, and like use it to become stronger. You know what I mean? Like, if you ever seen a scar, and what happens is the tissue over a scar becomes thicker and stronger than where that skin was before, right? So that's what I would highly suggest. Okay. Now, with the chariot card though, and which I feel like you are gonna do, okay, to a certain level. I mean, you use your own discernment, or what you are able to do, of course, right? But I do feel like you're gonna do something like that, like where you're gonna deal with it, or you're gonna push it aside, right? Whatever it is for you, because everybody, you know, it sounds so easy when we say that, like, okay, deal with it, or push it to the side and move forward, right? It always sounds easier said than done, because if you have a full-time job and you have kids running around the house, and you need to go cut the grass, and you need to do this and you need to do that, and you have like so much responsibility, it's really hard to take the time to really be able to deal with these kinds of things. This is why a lot of people, they don't really dig into these kinds of things or deal with these kinds of things until they get older, like in their 50s or 60s, right? Because that's usually when, the kids are grown, they're out of the house, they're usually alone, and then finally they're able to stop long enough to be able to deal with these kinds of things, right? But everybody's different. I've even heard of people in their 30s going through this, sometimes even in their 20s, right? But one thing I've noticed that was all they all had in common is people who, for some whatever reason, they didn't have kids. So I don't know if that's like, I'm not sure if that's like a big factor, but it seems to be something I've noticed, that when people are in their 20s and they're going through this where they're having to face trauma and things that people have done to them, and they were able to go through it and go through the emotions of it and everything, 9 times out of 10 they didn't have kids. Okay, or if they did have kids, they had a nanny, somebody who could help them take care of that, because this could be a very difficult mental thing to go through, depending on how bad these scars are, right? So um so of course, use your own discernment. I'm just trying to help you out the best way I know how. But now let's get to the good stuff, right? Let's get to the good stuff. We are seeing the Chariot card. So guys, I do feel like what I'm looking at here is that this is very good. Okay, this is you taking your power back, going for what you really want, having positive changes in your life. That light at the end of the tunnel, you going full blast really fast and just heading straight for something that you really want really badly, right? Like putting all your energy into it, right? Despite maybe not having the finances that you need at this time. But I do feel like you're ready to take a risk here to get something that you really want done, right? Moving on with your life here. And that's what I'm seeing. So I feel like that's a very good thing here, okay? I think you're going to go inside yourself more and more and really reflect more, okay? Which is, it's going back to this issues with these people. Doing this reflection, talk to yourself, because I know people think, oh, when you talk to yourself, you look crazy. Well, yeah, you might look crazy, but if you sit there and you talk to yourself and get that involved with what you're going through, it actually helps. I don't know, like, because you can visualize yourself telling these people off, and you can, like, you can say the words and talk to yourself, and it helps. It actually does help. It sounds crazy, but it helps. I do feel like you're going to be doing some self reflecting here, okay? Which I think is awesome. I think doing that self reflecting is really going to help you out in the long run, especially with the things that these people have done to you, okay? The moon in reverse, I feel like you're just going to be facing all these truths, okay? The truths that you don't want to, okay, like you've never wanted to, you're going to do it now, right? You're finally going to be strong enough to do it now. You might have gone through this already before, like you've gone through this period where you've had to heal yourself from past, traumas and stuff like that. And if so, then this is new stuff that you're going to have to go through, okay? So you basically have like a pile of leaves of trauma and all these hurt feelings from these people, right? And you can't battle the whole pile by yourself, right? It's too much if you try to do it all at one time, right? Because it'll drive you crazy. If you let it, it will drive you crazy, right? So the best thing to do is actually what you're doing, is where you're taking one piece at a time and going to do each piece at a time. So this is actually a good thing, right? You don't want to take on too much at one time, because it could be very overwhelming, especially if these were your parents, okay? Because, or somebody that you really trusted, somebody you grew up with. I mean, It's really hard when it's your loved ones, okay? It might take a long time, and that's normal, okay? Especially it being people that you love. Aries, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading, okay? This is what these people are saying. They're two-faced, they're liars, okay? They're just trying to cause problems for you. They really want to keep you away from that property, that bag, okay? It's like they want to steal your destiny, and they have succeeded, okay? They have succeeded in stealing your destiny for a while here. But the thing is that you have a choice now where you can get that back yourself. Okay? It might not come from this source, right? But you can still get it back yourself by creating that wealth yourself. Okay? So the game's not over. Let's just put it that way. The game is not over yet. Okay? Until you say it's over, right? And that's how it is. Aries, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do hope you got something out of this reading, and I hope it helps you heal, and I hope it helps you see clearly who your friends are and who is not your friend, okay? Who's there in your corner and who's not in your corner. For instance, God's always in your corner, right? Spirit is always there in your corner. Your protection, your angels are always in your corner, right? And give thanks for those things. Thanks, give thanks that you have that in your life, and then, recognize that you have that in your life, right? Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.